What I find most rewarding is when somebody says to me, I get it. I didn't get it when we started, but now that I've gone through the whole process, or I've done the assignment, or I've worked with the client, I get exactly what it was that you were doing. That indicates learning, but it also indicates that the students here are willing to move outside of their comfort zone. They're willing to move outside of that I focus, their personal bias that they come to me preloaded with. And that's the most rewarding part of the job, is just knowing that somebody's going to go away with a better ability to think critically about the multiple voices and cultures and classes and whatever that they're going to interact with in their real lives.
For me, the most rewarding part of my work is empowering students that experience the margins, empowering them to have a voice and empowering them to act. You know, is so rewarding. I feel like I'm doing for them, you know, I'm part of a process for them that somebody else did for me, you know, that makes me feel more free, makes me feel more of a free person.
I see many students come in that are in that situation. They're starting from the, you know, the very bottom rung, and they're trying to make it, and just the level of dedication that I see, the level of interest and sincerity and genuineness about their wanting to change their lives is what really keeps me going every day.
What keeps me here mostly, I think, is just the kind of philosophy of Highline, and the fact that I can work in technology and I'm not just stuck in a technology box, that I can reach out and work with student clubs, that I can work with faculty on committees and different things. For me personally, that's a really big deal, and that's one of the reasons why I'm still here.
The most rewarding aspect of being at the college and addressing core theme 1 as an instructor is seeing students who come in and don't have a lot of confidence about what they can do in terms of reading and writing, and seeing that transformation over a short 10 weeks into what they can do. And when they submit a portfolio, they can read and write critically, and they realize that they have developed confidence in what they can do.
You see our first cohort of trio students walk out with their cap and gown, their families on the stands, cheering them, shouting out their names. And just to have the privilege to be a part of that I'd say is the shining moment. When you see them see them progress, see them grow, you know, to be a part of that, that's a privilege as an advisor. I'm paid to do this. I get paid to walk the path with them, and that's a great honor.
It's our students. They're so wonderful. They're just fabulous. It's just so exciting to see them make progress and to see them be so excited.
I know this is my passion. This is something I want to do. So when I do it, I don't really think it's part of my job. And I feel rewarding to just make impact on, you know, each people's life. And somebody here, you know, did make impact in my life. So that's why I come back to Highline, you know, to just do the same work that I believe that it will, you know, create more opportunity to the rest of the students.
I absolutely love working with our students there. Just fascinating, exciting, people of all ages, all walks of life who come with interesting life experiences I love to hear about, and they have hopes and dreams about what might be in their future, and I get to play a part in helping them with my life experience, such as it is. I can help them, guide them, hopefully towards rich and full lives, and it's very rewarding.
I really think that everything that I do in some way, even though I'm working kind of on the administrative side of the campus, where I'm working with the staff and the faculty rather than directly with the students, I know that my work is directly impacting the staff and the faculty's ability to serve students. And that's important. That's really important.
I want to make sure the classroom has a safe environment, and by doing that and making the students feel welcome is incorporating their experiences, giving them time and space to talk about who they are and where they come from, what makes them unique. Those are one of the top layers, essentials that I do with my students.
One of the things I've come to learn is that all of our students come to us from different places, and that might be different levels of education or different grasp on where they're at and where they're going. And so I always find one of my maybe most important jobs is to figure out individually where they're at and try to be able to find a way to help them set high expectations and achieve them and or reach for them. And that might differ depending on the student and on the individual, but at the same time we can still set those same high expectations for everybody. We just might have to go about finding ways to get the students to that spot differently.
Making sure that our systems are open and inclusive, and that people that are coming in who have never had any kind of experience, or who have had a complicated experience, or maybe even bad experiences with college or even education before, can come in and be directed and get their needs met.
In my work, what's really cool is that this is our first year of our new grant, and as we're reaching out to faculty and maybe departments on campus that we haven't reached out to before about serving this population of students, people are just amazingly welcoming and just want to figure out how to get it done. And I just love that attitude. I love that can-do attitude. So it makes me think like, oh, we can do anything. You know, as a community, we can do anything.